Thank you. Yes.
Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri Rao Inderjit Singh ji, Chairman Chief of Staff Committee and Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal OROP, Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R.K. Dhawan, Chief of Army Staff General Dalbir Singh, Defence Secretary Shri G. Mohan Kumar, Senior officials of MOD Services, Director General PIB Shri Frank Narayan ji, distinguished journalists, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ministry of Defence, I extend you all warm greetings on the occasion of Janmashtami and welcome you all to this historic media interaction. All of us are eager to know about the decisions of the government with regard to one rank, one pension issue. So without consuming any more time, may I now request Honorable Raksha Mantri to give out the highlights of the decisions. There will be no question answer following the Minister's statement. Sir.
Government of India respects its defence forces and ex-servicemen for their valour, patriotism and sacrifices. The government is proud of the devotion to duty and bravery. Our forces, besides vigilantly and gallantly defending the nation, have displayed exemplary standards of courage and bravery in natural calamities, law and order situations and other difficult circumstances. The issue of one rank, one pension or OROP, as it is called, has been pending for nearly 4 decades. It is a matter of deep anguish that the various governments remained ambivalent on the issue of OROP. In February 2014, the then government stated that OROP would be implemented in year 2014-15, but did not specify what OROP would be, how it would be implemented, or how much it would cost. An estimated rupees 500 crores provided for OROP in the budget presented in February 2014 by the then government was not based on any thorough analysis. It is pertinent to mention that the then Minister of State for Defence in 2009 had, in reply to a question, informed Parliament that there are administrative, technical and financial difficulties in implementing OROP. It is for these reasons that the present government took some time to fulfill its promise. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has on various occasions reiterated the government's commitment to implement OROP for ex-servicemen under military pension. As stated above, the previous government had estimated that OROP would be implemented with a budget provision of mere rupees 500 crores. The reality, however, is that to implement OROP, the estimated cost to the exchequer would be rupees 8,000 to 10,000 crores at present and will increase further in future. The government held extensive consultations with experts and ex-servicemen. The main argument for OROP is that the defence personnel retire early and thus are not able to get the benefit of serving till normal retirement age. Despite the huge financial burden, given its commitment to welfare of ex-servicemen, the government has taken a decision to implement the OROP. In simple terms, OROP implies that uniform pension be paid to armed forces personnel retiring in the same rank with the same length of service regardless of their date of retirement. Further, enhancement in the rates of pension would be automatically passed on to the past pensioners. This implies bridging the gap between the rate of pension of current and past pensioners at periodic intervals. Under this definition, it has been decided that the gap between the rate of pension of current pensioners and past pensioners will be bridged every 5 years. Under the OROP scheme, 1. The benefit will be given with effect from 1st July 2014. 1st July 2014, you will get all the press note. The present government assumed office on 26 May 2014 and the budget was presented in June, and therefore it has been decided to make the scheme effective from a date immediately thereafter. 2. Arrears will be paid in 4 half-yearly installments. All widows, including war widows, will be paid arrears in 1 installment. 3. To begin with, OROP would be fixed on the basis of calendar year 2013. 4. Pension will be refixed for all pensioners retiring in the same rank and with the same length of service as the average of minimum and maximum pension in 2013. Those drawing pensions above the average will be protected. 5. Personnel who voluntarily retire will not be covered under OROP scheme. Details and explanation regarding this not covering VRS in OROP shall be provided in the order on OROP to be issued by MOD very soon. It will not impact war injuries and all those are boarded out. 6. In future, the pension would be refixed every 5 years. It is estimated that the expenditure on arrears alone would be 10 to 12,000 crores of rupees. Apart from the fact that the previous government had provided for only rupees 500 crores in the budget, it is noteworthy that the Koshyari committee had accepted the estimate of 235 crores as additional financial burden. Total estimate was 1300 crores to implement OROP. The present government has accepted OROP in true spirit without being constrained by these inaccurate estimates. OROP is a complex issue. A thorough examination of interest of retired or different periods and different rank is needed. The inter-service issues of the three forces also require consideration. This is not an administrative matter alone. Therefore, it has also been decided that one-member judicial committee would be constituted which will give its report in 6 months. Prime Minister Sri Modi has fulfilled his commitment and approved OROP for armed forces personnel. Ministry of Defence will soon issue detailed government order. I would like to mention that the contribution of military and veterans in nation building over the past 67 years has been immeasurable. Now that the issue of OROP is hopefully behind us, I appeal to the veterans to continue to contribute to the vital task of nation building and development. Thank you.
Congratulations.
You will be given the...
Thank you very much, sir. We'll be distributing the statement very, very shortly. Thank you. Please join us for a cup of tea in the adjacent room.
All right, a huge press conference by the Defence Minister outlining the government's definition of one rank, one pension. It is almost identical to what was revealed to reporters yesterday. There is one point that needs to be understood over here. That is the entire issue of premature retirement and whether those who seek premature retirement will or will not get one rank, one pension benefits. We'll try and get to that in a few moments. However, The government has announced the total costs, and this is important because we're getting a few more details over here. 8 to 10,000 crores is the present at the present rate. That is the annual outgo of funds to ensure that one rank, one pension does take place. The arrears will be 10 to 12,000 crore rupees to ensure that the back pay which is due to pensioners does take place through the process of equalization. Now, this is the area where there has been sharp differences between the pensioners and the government. The pensioners have said that the arrears part of it would be quite small, in fact just a few hundred crores. The government has calculated this as being 10 to 12,000 crores. The government's definition of OROP, uniform pension, for those retiring in the same rank and having served the same length of service is similar to what the veterans say. However, the big difference is that the process of quote-unquote equalization or revision of pensions will take place every 5 years. That's what the government says it can do, and not every 1 year as the pensioners have sought. The date of implementation will be the 1st of July 2014. That's not the 1st of April 2014 as the pensioners had wanted. There will be 4 yearly installments that we had reported yesterday. War widows will be paid immediately. There will be protection for those within their ranks who earn more than the average amount of pension in their particular ranks. This is important. This is an important issue because at the moment you may be in the same rank, but you may be drawing a different pension. So the government proposes to ensure that an average is taken of those who earn higher rates in their pension category and lower rates in their pension category, so that those who earn less are brought up. However, they have decided to protect those who earn above average, so nobody's pension payout will be affected.